Hello one and all, and welcome back to Football Manager 20 in Scotland with me, John, aka Old Man Sudor. Sorry there hasn't been an episode, a Scottish episode anyway, for a little while. I've just been really busy. I can only focus on one series, I was that busy. It's coming up to Christmas, time's getting a little bit, with parties and going to see people and shopping and that sort of stuff, so I will try and get a lot more of these out now. Now that we've got to the actual European competition and I can play each game, it should be a little bit easier to do the episodes. But when I've got a big break and I'm playing friendlies and that, it takes a little bit longer, unfortunately. But let's get into it. And oh my god, the group we got. I mean, you can see it on screen. England, France, Norway, and Scotland. I mean, you've got our classic rivalry with England. We've got France, the world champions. Norway, a team that Scotland always seem to get in the qualifiers or something like that. Norway and Scotland always seem to play each other. There's teams like that, I think. I mean, when I think of England, I think of teams like Poland and Macedonia. And England seem to get them a lot of the times. In Sweden, we seem to get a lot in the group stages of whichever competition we're in, World Cup or Euros. But yeah, it's a hard group. I mean, if we can get anywhere in this group, it'll be an absolute miracle. I think England and France have got to be such heavy favourites for it, but we'll give it our best shot. We'll do what we can. I'll quickly show you how we got on during the friendlies. We played England and lost 3-0 there. They absolutely obliterated us. Sancho and Kane getting 2 goals. We then played Romania just after that. We had a player sent off and they did win 2-0 against us as well. So it wasn't a fantastic start. We then played Poland and had a good win actually. 3-2 I thought was a really good win. Scored Andrew Robinson getting an own goal, but he did get one back as well. Lewis Ferguson getting a goal on his debut. We then played Holland and this was a really good result for us, I felt. Griffiths and Fraser getting the goal, Depay getting the goals for a penalty and a goal for Holland, and we came back really, really well. So as much as England will be hard, France will be hard, Norway we've obviously got to try and beat, and if we can get a draw or something like that out of one of these other games, it'd be a fantastic result for us. But all we can do is our absolute best. We also have the European League Division B. We've got Bulgaria, Northern Ireland and Romania, and to be honest, I'll be looking to, if not win it, at least finish second. Looking at that, I think we're a better team than Bulgaria, we're a better team than Northern Ireland. Romania will be the difficult one, but I would be looking to try and at least do really well in this group. Yeah, apart from that though, this is my squad. And the only player that is not going to be playing will be Andrew Robinson. He just came back from an injury. He's not going to be fully fit, I don't think. Where is his fitness? 88%. So he might come on as a sub, but he got injured in one of the games, unfortunately. Apart from that, though, the only other mistake I made is, and I thought I put him in the team, but apparently I didn't, was McTominay. I somehow didn't select him. I thought I had, and I wouldn't have selected maybe Dean Campbell instead, but oh hey-ho, we'll have to deal with it basically. It's not a massive issue. I mean, we've got the likes of McGregor who can play central as well, so it's not terrible, but it was a bit of a mistake on my part. But apart from that, like I said, we're looking good, we're doing well. Let's get into the game straight away and see how we get on. England, going to be a difficult one. We know the England squad out and out, they're a good team, we know that. England, one of the favourites probably to do well in the Euro, especially as well that they're playing a majority of their games at Wembley, and you just need to look at their team. You've got Alexander-Arnold, Gomez and Stones starting from Pickford, Chilwell, Rice and Maddison in the middle. I'm not sure if I'd have picked Maddison. I think Grealish should be starting for England personally, but I'm a Villa fan, but I do think Grealish should start. Sterling, Ali out on the wings, Kane up front. I mean, I'm surprised Sancho's not there, he's on the bench. No, I can't see him. I was wondering if Grealish is there. Grealish good. He is in the England squad. That's good news there. But no Mings from the looks of it, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, let's get into the game. See how we get on. Right, ask your system for that. We'll team talk here. We'll say passionately. William Dogs, it suits us to the ground. We'll say passionately here. It's the morale in the international football is so hard to get up. as well. It's you need to get some good ones. It might be, if you're like England, it might be the morale's a little bit easier, but for Scotland it's been really hard. And let's get into the game. Like I said, I'm expecting this to be a really tough game. England with a corner, Maddison's going to pull it in now, and he gives it to Kane, but we do clear it, but it's only as far as Henderson. Back to Maddison. Henderson scores after 1 minute and 15 seconds, something like that. It's not a great start for us. It's looking like a bit of a disaster at the moment. Maddison gets the ball, Kane, we do header it out, but we don't really follow it up, and then Maddison just knocks it to Henderson, who can swivel and take a good shot. Surprisingly got it through all that crowd of people, and after 1 minute and 15 seconds or whatever it was like that, we are down 1-0 already. There's a long way to go though. We can come back into this if we pull up our socks and find that Scottish passion and all that sort of stuff. 10 minutes gone and there's not really much happening. England's having a couple of chances, but all off screen, as we finally have a highlight. Kane now gives it to Alexander-Arnold, and he gives it to Rice. Rice in lets Kane in with a great pass, and now Kane with the shot straight at keeper. Sterling again, but it was a bit poor, and Bain does collect it quite well. 12 minutes gone, 13 minutes gone, and again, really, Scotland not getting into this game at all at the moment. We need to try and buck up our ideas a little bit. 20 odds coming up to 20 minutes slowly. Again, no highlights. There's nothing really happening. It's a little bit of a quiet match. I don't know what to say. It's just been very, very quiet. There's no highlights. If I could edit better, I'd cut this out, but I can't. I'm not that good. I can't do like Dr. Benji and some of the other guys and that, where they edit and all that sort of stuff in the games. I'm rubbish at it. It just looks sloppy when I do it. 30 minutes gone and we still don't really have any highlights happening at the moment. England having shots, but none of them have been shown on the highlights, and we've only had the one shot at the moment. 33 minutes gone. Give them one more shout out. As we finally get a highlight, it's a corner to England though, and England pull it in. We do clear it, but Sterling's going to collect it here. He gives it back to Kane, who tries a header, but we do collect it again, and it's going to be kicked out by the goalie. He launches it forward up to Griffiths, but he can't quite get there, and England do collect it here again. Gomez to Rice, but Rice knocks it back to Pickford. Pickford launches it up to Sterling. Sterling's got a bit of room to move now, and as he comes forward, we know how dangerous he can be. We do cut him out brilliantly though, and we clear the ball. Griffiths collects it greatly, and now we might be able to push forward. Forrest with the ball, it almost takes it out, but then he does a long ball forward, and Griffiths somehow gets it. He gets past one, but McGinn with the shot. It's very close, it just went over, and we finally actually had another shot. Not on target, but a shot towards the goal. We might have a highlight here as we get the ball. Sterling though steals it and now comes forward, but we get it back. McGregor tries to find Forrester, he can't, but Fredericks comes in. He's by himself. He should have done better than that. Straight at Pickford, who just collects it quite comfortably. Gomez now with a free kick. All the highlights seem to be happening all of a sudden. Sterling with the ball. Surely that's going to be a penalty. It looked a bit weak, but it looks like it's going to be a penalty. It is. And is it going to be Kane that's going to stand up for it? I would imagine so. It is, as he puts it in. It's a great save by the Scottish keeper. Get in there. It's the only time I don't want England to win a football match. Maddison puts the ball in now. We do clear it, and Fraser's going to get there now, and he's got a little bit of room to run, and he's pretty quick as he comes forward now. He's going all the way. He gets finally taken, caught up by the defender, and eventually loses the ball. 41 minutes gone and there's another highlight, and it's Kane with the ball now. It's end-to-end stuff as we get the ball there, but we're going to maybe get the ball again. Yeah, we do. McGregor tries to release someone, but I don't know who was trying to release that, and Pickford is going to get the ball quite comfortably, launches it forward, and unfortunately McGinn does, I'll say unfortunately, but McGinn gets it. But it's a poor pass forward, but we cut it out again, and now Fredericks comes forward. Can he get a good pass here? He does to Forrest. Forrest with the ball. Can he cut it out? He couldn't get the pass in, unfortunately, and it's actually a chance for Dele Alli to come forward now, as it's a great tackle, but somehow the tackle's let Kane in, and Kane with the shot should have done a little bit better and forces the corner. 42-43 means end-to-end stuff. Really, it could go either way. The keeper with a good pair of hands there collects the corner, and yeah, I could see this ending in a draw. We just need to get that little bit of luck, get that goal. One or two players maybe need to play a little bit better, but overall I don't think we're doing too bad. Right, what can we say? I expect to see, I'll just say that we want to fire it up. see if we can get something out of it. Like I said, overall we're not doing terrible. Really, though, we just need to have maybe taken one or two of the chances that we've had. England are playing terrible. Kane on a 5.8 already. That's absolutely shocking. But we haven't had too many. Like I said, we're not doing too bad. It's gone a bit quiet again. England, as you would expect, are having a lot of the possession, a lot of the shots on target. They are a stronger squad. There's no way we can really say they aren't. But we're giving them a good run for their money, and that's really all we can do. As we pick up the ball now, Fredericks with it back to the keeper, and what's the keeper going to do here? He sort of dances, does a little dance, a little jig, and then launches it forward, trying to find Forrest. He does find Forrest, I think, but unfortunately we can't capitalise on it now, and Dele Alli with the ball gives it to Rice. Rice trying to let Kane, and Kane, who's pretty quick, gets the ball one-on-one, and he should have done better than that. He should be hitting the target. Player of his quality needs to be hitting the targets. Right, we've got one or two players not playing well. We'll, after this highlight, maybe make a couple of changes. Stones with the goal. It was a free kick. He was unmarked at the back post, and all he had to do was put his head on it. It was pretty terrible by us. Tierney there should have maybe done a little bit better. It's like just facing the other way, not doing anything. That was absolutely shocking. If I could take you off, I would. Right, we are going to put McGregor up front there, and we'll bring on Ryan Jack there. We'll also change Ryan Jack to a box-to-box midfielder. Callum McGregor can stay as an attacking midfielder. Who else isn't playing well? Shooter's not playing well, so we'll bring on Portis for you. And Griffiths is, we can't make any more. We've got so many players on 6.3, so we're just not playing good enough at the moment. We're going to demand a little bit more from the team. I mean, I felt what we could have got something out of this game. We were doing pretty well. We had a couple of good opportunities, but 2-0 down. Can we get 2 goals back? I just don't think we're going to be able to. A good tackle there, but it's straight to Rice, unfortunately. And now Kane can get through, and Kane takes a shot, and Kane again probably should have done a little bit better. Marcus Rashford coming on for Dele Alli. We know how quickened he can be and how good he can be if he wants to. He's obviously not doing it all the time for United at the moment. 20 minutes left to go. I'd be happy if we got a goal, just to give him something to think about. I feel like we have gave him a bit of a game, even though the stats might not show it completely. I feel like we have gave him a game, and we've made it hard work for him. I mean, Kane's still on a 5.6, and we're not taking him off at all. Right, we're going to make one more change in a second. We'll do this highlight first as we take the ball up, but it's a poor goal kick, and now Kane comes forward, gives it to Maddison. Maddison can let Henderson in. Henderson with a shot, and it's just wide. Right, what can we do? Who can we change? Forrest is not playing particularly well. Fraser's not playing well, so we're going to bring on Mikey Johnston. I like Mikey Johnston. I think he's really good, actually. I think there's some Premiership clubs that could really do looking at him. I think he could be a really good player. I mean, saying Kane's getting too much space. The guy's hardly done anything all game, really. We should have got maybe there, but Jack with the ball now gives it to McGinn. McGinn with a ball in. Forrester might get there. He does, but he then runs off, and now Rashford has a chance. I hate those sort of animations. They look so unrealistic. When would you see a player stop the ball on the edge of the line and run 5 meters across? Anyway, 80 minutes gone. 81, 82, 83. I mean, this is playing on. There's been released a patch just today. Whether that's something that they're working on, I don't know. But there has been a patch today sorting out some performance-y stuff. 87, 88 minutes. It looks like it's going to finish 2-0. A little bit sad, because I feel we should have done a little bit better. But we're against one of the top 10 teams in the world. I would say one of the top 5 teams probably in the world at the moment in England. I think we gave ourselves a good showing overall. What can we say as well? I can't fault any of you. We gave it our best. It weren't good enough, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame, because it would have been nice to have done something out of that. I'll do the press conference in a minute. Jack takes defeat. Scotland must learn quickly. See what happens there. Right, okay. Competition-wise, in France and Norway haven't played yet, so depending on what happens, I've seen that result would depend on where we are. But we've got to definitely beat Norway. We've got to try and get something out of the France game. I think the next game is the Norway game. It is. I will see you for that. I hope you have enjoyed. Remember to come and like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Come watch my Villa save as well. We're doing great. We're in Champions League knockout stages. We're top of the league in season 3 at the moment. It's going really well at Villa save. It's been a pleasure as always. I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.